My name is Yuma Asahi, and I'm 20 years old. I'm a college student majoring in nutrition, and I want to become a registered dietitian in the future. My hobby is to cook, and I always cook for myself while I enjoy eating out too. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
I could tell that she's in a terrible mood, even though she's wearing a mask. I guess living in the city's completely different from living in the countryside. It's been about 18 months since I moved to the cities. I greet my neighbors, but I really don't enjoy living in the cities. By the way, the lady from earlier is my neighbor, and I don't know her name. She majors in something else, but I heard she goes to the same college as me. I see her often when I'm taking out the trash, so I greet her whenever I see her around. She greets me back too. But seeing how she's always frowning, she probably doesn't appreciate me greeting her. Anyway, I had a small concern about something. Oh, Yuma, did you gain weight recently? Can you tell? I've been eating out often. I get it. Eating out is also part of our study.
But you need to watch out or else you'll end up fat. Maybe you should work out at a gym.
Maybe I should do that. I'm trying to become a registered dietitian, but I can't let others think that I can't even manage my own diet. As my friends suggested, I decided to go on a diet. And that was how I decided to register at a new gym that opened up in the neighborhood. Alright, I'm gonna work out hard starting today. I was motivated, but to be honest, I've never lasted long doing anything other than cooking. I wasn't really good at sports, so I wasn't really confident if I could keep up with my workout routine. Is that? I feel like I met her somewhere. She has such a nice figure. She's beautiful. I saw someone at the gym and felt that I'd met her somewhere before. It's just that I felt like it's rude to stare at a woman at a place like this, so I tried not to look in her direction. And about 2 weeks after I started going to the gym, a small incident happened. Ah, it's her again. The beautiful lady I saw on my first day here was sweating as she was running on a treadmill. I'd seen her almost every time I was here. I see her almost every time, but I wonder what she does. She seems to be extremely determined. I should learn from her. I was amazed by how determined she was, and I started to admire her. And it happened after I finished training that day. I heard someone fall in front of the treadmill. When I looked in that direction, it was that lady, and I rushed to talk to her. What's the matter? Are you okay?
I just felt a bit dizzy.
Huh? Have you not been eating? Did you eat anything today? It seemed like she fell because she was starving, so I decided to talk to her because I was worried.
I actually have an important plan tomorrow, and I barely ate anything in the last 3 days.
No matter how important that plan is, you'd pass out if you keep working out so hard without eating anything. You need to take in the right nutrition.
But then I'll gain weight if I do that.
Even then, you can't just do this to yourself.
Huh?
There's no point if you end up getting sick, right? So now, my house is nearby, so I'll treat you to something nutritious.
Huh?
Oh, by the way, my name is Yuma Asahi, and I'm in my second year at Yuki University. I'm trying to become a registered dietitian, and I'm confident in managing health for someone, aside from being confident in my cooking skills. If you like, I can cook you something that you can have even when you're trying to lose weight. If you have an important photo shoot coming up, I can help you out. I then took her to my apartment. Her name is Misaki Orihara, and she's a 20-year-old college student. Orihara, does anyone tell you that you look like someone?
Huh?
I believe... Ah, I remember now. You look just like the college student that I run into often in the morning. As I was talking about those things, I cooked a few dishes.
Whoa, amazing!
High in protein, low in calories, it's herb-steamed chicken breast, vegetable soup to hydrate you and get your vitamins. Also, a small amount of brown rice. I already calculated the calories, and you shouldn't have to worry about eating too much with this menu.
Thank you very much. It's so delicious.
I'm glad you liked it. You can enjoy as much as you want. Orihara makes great expressions when she's eating. Maybe the food tastes even better because she hasn't been eating anything. People say that hunger is the best spice to make food taste delicious.
Did you say this food is low in calories when it's so delicious? You're lying!
It's important to keep a nice balance between nutrition and flavors. Rather than trying not to eat at all, your body will appreciate you if you eat nutritiously.
You're right. I thought I've been watching out, but it never tasted good when I cooked for myself.
Then I can suggest some recipes and restaurants.
What? Suggest some restaurants?
There have been a lot of people who are conscious about their figure, so there are a lot of restaurants that have the concept. I've been checking out restaurants that serve food that's delicious and nutritious at the same time.
Why would you do so much for me?
Huh?
I've never had anyone be so kind to me when they didn't even know that person, ever since I moved to Tokyo.
I was born and raised in the countryside. I've been told by my parents to always have my manners and be kind to anyone I interact with.
Was that why you always greet me when you're taking out the trash in the morning?
Huh? So,
You didn't realize that it was me, did you?
I was surprised. I knew I'd seen her somewhere, but she turned out to be my neighbor that I'd see around in the morning. But I'm sure you were annoyed every time I greeted you. You seemed to be frowning every time I greeted you.
What? Was I? I'm sorry. I'm not a morning person, and that's why I tend to be in a bad mood.
Maybe it was because you were on an extreme diet. But I see. Now I understand. I mean, if I think about it, you wouldn't have followed me to my house if I was just a stranger to you, right?
You always greeted me when you saw me around, so I thought you were trustworthy. Besides, I saw you around in school, too.
I'm sorry that I never noticed.
No, I'm sorry that I was being cold with you all along. Thank you so much for helping me today. Thanks to you, I'll do great with my plan tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear that. Good luck with everything tomorrow. This was how Orihara left my place after she got better. Today's the day Orihara said she had that important plan. It seemed like she was concerned about her figure, but I wonder if her boyfriend is strict about it. I didn't get to talk to her about personal things, but I gave her suggestions on healthy recipes and restaurants, so I'm sure she won't pass out anymore. I'm glad I've always greeted her when I saw her around. Misaki, you're doing really well today.
What? Really?
You're always doing well, but you seem energetic today. You're a lot more photogenic than usual, so keep it up this afternoon, too.
The makeup sets well on your skin today, too. You said you haven't been eating much, so I was worried that your skin might be irritated. Maybe it's because of the food I had yesterday. Food? Ah, did you eat something good? You should show us which restaurant, then. It's not a restaurant, though. I'm starting to feel hungry after talking about food. I can't forget the flavors of Asahi's food from yesterday.
And it happened 2 weeks later, when I was taking out the trash in the morning. Ah, Orihara, good morning.
I can't hold myself any longer.
Huh?
I don't ever see you around on campus, and I didn't get to see you at the gym.
What's the matter?
I just can't forget those flavors. I need to eat it.
What? It sounded almost crazy, but it seems like she was talking about the food I cooked for her. That evening, Orihara came to my place, and so I served her with my hand-cooked food that I prepared.
You're the best chef in the world, Asahi.
Orihara makes really good expressions when she's eating. She makes me motivated to cook. Ever since the first day she came to my house, I've been worried about whether Orihara was doing well, but it seemed like I didn't have to worry about her at all. As a matter of fact, Orihara seemed a lot more cheerful and energetic than before. She said she'd been going to the restaurants I told her about and cooking the recipes I gave her. But she also said that she just couldn't get over the flavors of the food that I cooked for her.
This is it. This is exactly what I've been craving. This is so amazing. Thank you very much.
I'm glad that you like the food. It makes me motivated to cook.
By the way, why haven't I been seeing you around on campus or at the gym?
I was back in my hometown since I had to take care of something.
I see. Is it okay if we exchange numbers?
Huh? Ah, is it so you can come have food at my place?
No, that's not it. You treated me to delicious food twice, so I wanted to repay you a favor.
You don't have to do that. You gave me those sweets earlier, too.
No, that's not enough. Please let me repay you a favor.
So that was how we exchanged our numbers. But there was something I'd been curious about, too. By the way, how did that important plan go the other day?
Yes, it went super well. The photographer and my makeup staff said great things, too.
Huh? I thought you were going out on a date with your boyfriend or something.
Nope, I'm actually a model.
Oh, I see. I had no idea. I'm sorry that I wasn't aware. Since we live in the city, I thought some people might be registered in a talent agency, but I never imagined that there was a model so close to me.
Ah, I messed up.
About what?
I just came to your place without even confirming whether you have a girlfriend or not.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I don't have a girlfriend.
What? Really?
Why are you so surprised?
I mean, you're good at cooking. You're very kind and reliable. I thought you already had a girlfriend.
If I did, I wouldn't bring another woman into my place. But I'm a bit embarrassed to tell you that I gained weight because I've been eating out pretty frequently.
Was that why you were going to the gym?
Yes. Also, I'm not handsome at all, so I wanted to work out at the gym.
That's not true at all, Asahi. You're handsome. Oh,
Huh? Did you say that I'm handsome?
I'd like to take back my words.
Oh, so you're taking that back.
Oh, I'll take back how I said I'll take it back.
That interaction was just so fun, and I ended up laughing. Thank you for saying that. You're being so kind to someone like me.
Someone like you? I mean, Asahi, you're truly handsome.
No, I already know it for myself. I've never been popular before. I used to always get teased when I was in high school. I used to always get teased by a classmate during high school. Hey, look at him! Yuma's eating his self-satisfaction lunchbox again. Kuzuhara, what the heck is a self-satisfaction lunch? You don't have a girlfriend who would cook for you, and that's why you're cooking for yourself. Aren't most people like that? You look pathetic cooking for yourself all the time, and because I'm so handsome and rich, I always have girls who are willing to cook lunch for me, and I feel like I get fat. I see. Just watch out so you won't get fat then. A guy named Kuzuhara kept bothering and teasing me during the latter 2 years of my high school. He was handsome, but I honestly didn't like him. So that's what happened back then. Orihara?
What on earth is wrong with that guy? Just hearing about him would make my food taste like mud.
Tastes like mud?
Asahi, please give me his contact information or social media account if you have it.
What are you going to do if I give it to you? Orihara?
Oh, of course, over social media. I'll make him a burning Kuzuhata.
That's not okay, Orihara! Orihara got mad for my sake, and it really meant a lot, but I couldn't let her do that!
Thank you again for today. I'll repay you a favor some other day.
Don't worry about it. Make sure you get home safely.
I live just right there.
Orihara left as she was satisfied. However, she and I, we're going out together. To my surprise, Orihara and I decided to go out the following Saturday. She said that she wanted to try one of the places that I suggested to her, but this was my first time going out somewhere with a girl, and I suddenly felt nervous after she left. And it quickly became Saturday. That girl on that advertisement, she looks exactly like Orihara. As I was making my way to the place where we planned on meeting up, I saw some posters and signs that had someone who looked exactly like Orihara. Actually, I'm sure they were all Orihara. I wonder when this city became Orihara's city.
Thanks for waiting, Asahi.
No, I just got here. I was stunned. She was disguised, but she had the celebrity's vibe. She said that she wasn't that famous, but I knew she was someone special.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Oh, it's so hot today. After that, Orihara treated me to food, but I honestly couldn't taste anything. That was how nervous I was. But there was something else that I was surprised about.
To be honest, there's been a lot going on with work right now.
Is that in a good way?
Yes, and it's all thanks to you, Asahi.
Huh? Me?
The day after you saved me, I told you that I had an important plan, right?
Yes, you did.
That was the day that altered paths for Misaki Orihara as a model. Depending on how I did that day, my modeling career would have been altered. And to add, ever since I switched my diet after that day, I started to get more offers. So, I'm where I am today thanks to you, Yuma.
I didn't really realize it for myself, although you'd say that, but it really means a lot.
Asahi?
Nothing. If my food helped you in such an important situation like that, I'm really grateful. It makes me glad that I've always been cooking all along.
And I was wondering if you could do me a favor again.
What is it? Cooking is probably the only thing I could do for you. After that, I decided to do 2 favors for Orihara. The first favor was to call each other by our first names. To be honest, I was a bit shy about it. And the second favor was...
Thanks for having me for the next 10 days, Yuma.
Come on in.
I baked some cookies for you. I hope you enjoy.
Thanks. Seriously, what is this situation? It turns out that Misaki asked me if I could have her stay over for the next 10 days. There were several reasons she gave. For example, she said she wanted to learn how to cook from me. Also, she was going to be in a major fashion show in 11 days from now, and she wanted to make sure she was in the right condition. When you cook tomatoes like this, there's a substance called lycopene that becomes 3 times absorbent by the body than when it's raw. And it's healthier to have it in pastas and soups rather than consuming it raw. Lycopene works well on the body when it's consumed with oil, and I recommend olive oil. That was how I taught her about cooking and nutrition. But then, I was still curious. She lives in my neighborhood, so did she really need to stay over the entire period?
What is it?
No, nothing. She looks so cute in her apron. I guess I got lucky. And the days had passed, and a week passed by quickly. And that was when I noticed something.
Yuma, you're such a genius chef. I'm not gaining any weight, but my body is feeling great.
I see. Misaki truly wanted to make me confident as a guy, and that's why she chose to stay over. I'm not immune to girls because of my high school classmates teasing me, and she probably wanted me to be confident as a guy by living with me. However, when a guy and a girl were to live together, there were some incidents. What?
Huh?
Misaki just got out of the shower as she was standing there unguarded. And of course, it's not like I saw anything, but it was enough to get my heart racing.
I'm sorry I ended up making you see something weird.
No, it was very, no, nothing. It wasn't a problem at all. After the incident, it got a bit awkward, but Misaki said not to worry about it as she laughed, so I felt relieved. And at the same time, I started to get conscious about her too. And at night, on the 9th day...
Hey, Yuma, what made you want to become a registered dietitian?
It's for the sake of the people who raised me.
Huh? Your parents, right?
No, I grew up in a facility. By the time I started to remember things, I didn't have people I could call my parents. But the facility that I grew up in was a very warm environment. Everyone was a family. We were all siblings. Even though I didn't have my real parents, I had so many family members. I started to cook in search of anything I could do for the sake of my family. I'd pack lunch for everyone, and seeing everyone getting excited made me happy. So I eventually plan on going back, after I become a registered dietitian over here, and work somewhere so I can be a licensed chef. And I want to run my own restaurant while I help that facility out.
I see. That must be why.
What do you mean?
The food that you cook isn't just delicious. I can tell that you put in so much care, and it makes me really warm. That's why I really like the food that you cook.
Thanks. That means a lot. I want to make my dream come true, just the way you made your dream of becoming a model come true. And the night of the day after the 10th day, the two of us decided to go eat out. I know you're doing this to repay me a favor, but are you sure? This restaurant looks expensive.
Yep, don't worry about anything. Let's just enjoy.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yep, if you want, you can order some alcohol too.
Oh, is that you, Yuma? The self-satisfaction lunch guy?
Huh? Who is he?
He used to go to my high school. And we happened to run into Kuzuhara, the guy who used to tease me back in high school. This is terrible. I never imagined I'd run into him in a place like this. Why are you here having food at a restaurant like this? Why are you here, Kuzuhara? I mean, my dad owns this restaurant. Really? Besides, this isn't a restaurant that a poor guy like you can ever come to. Is that girl your girlfriend? The heck? She looks plain. No, she has nothing to do with me, so you better not insult her. Hey, you better not make a scene at my restaurant. But you're the one who started this. Besides, isn't the school you're attending Yuki University? It's such an easy school to get into compared to my school. Whatever.
Hey, Kuzuhata, can we get going already? I'm hungry.
Just give me a moment. I'm still telling him how excited I am to get to reunite with him. And that was when... I see. I guess Miss Orihara was right. Huh? Dad? Whose restaurant is this? Ah? Kuzuhara's father suddenly showed up at the scene, and Kuzuhara immediately turned pale. I heard all about it. I can't believe you've been talking to Asahi like that ever since high school. No, it's not what it looks like, Dad! Asahi has an amazing academic background compared to you. Only the students with a GPA of 4.0 or higher can get into Yuki University's nutrition major. And, do you even realize who she is? Huh? Who is she? Wait, is that Misaki Orihara, the famous model? That's right, and she'll be promoting our restaurant in the upcoming season.
I'm sorry, but I'd like to kindly turn down that offer. Especially since the food in this restaurant tastes like mud.
Here, you better apologize. I'm sorry about everything, Orihara. Apologize to Asahi, too. Asahi, I'm so sorry for everything. I really am.
So lame. Besides, Kuzuhata, didn't you say that you have your dad under control?
Huh? You're not supposed to mention that!
I'm hungry. I'm leaving now. Don't ever reach out to me again.
Hey, wait for me! After that, Kuzuhara's father apologized to me sincerely. I'm very sorry for all the things that my son has said to you, Asahi. It must have been because I spoiled him all along. No, please, don't worry about it. But then, I'm really sorry. And then he explained to me that Misaki planned the entire incident that happened today. She spoke with Kuzuhara's father in advance, and she wanted to make Kuzuhara apologize to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you were offended.
No, I felt satisfied because I finally got to part ways with my past. Thanks for doing all of this for me. Asahi, where do you plan on working after you graduate? I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to work in an environment where I could learn. In that case, I'd like to offer you a job. Miss Orihara has been telling me a lot about you. What do you think? I'm very honored, but would you give me some time to think about it? And after that, about Kuzuhara. After what happened through this incident, rumors had spread on his campus, and people started avoiding him. He'd been generous up until then, but now that his father didn't give him any more allowance, he started working part-time at a restaurant somewhere. He ended up quitting school, and he started to feel awkward staying at his parents' home. So I heard he moved out of town, as he worked several part-time jobs. And the rest of the story is a side story afterwards.
I'm sorry for doing all those things without talking to you the other day.
No, I felt satisfied. And you did that for my sake too. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk about?
Yes, about that. I was wondering if you would make me your girlfriend.
What?
I realized that you mean a lot to me. Oh, but then, it's not because I want to have the food that you cook every day or anything, okay? I've really fallen in love with you.
Of course. I hope I'm good enough for you. This was how Misaki and I started our relationship. Misaki had become even more famous, and she became the most renowned model. In the meantime, I graduated from university and successfully became a registered dietitian. I worked at a restaurant, and I obtained a culinary license. And after 7 years of being in a relationship with Misaki... Misaki, can you get me some plates?
Got it. Oh, you guys need to thank him for the food first.
Currently, Misaki has retired from being a model since she married me. She lives in my hometown with me. While we help the childcare facility in my hometown, we're spending productive days as we run a restaurant. Not only did I make my dreams come true, but I was so glad that I got to be with Misaki.